Oh, oh, oh.
Party.
Hey, welcome back to my channel. How you guys been? You been living your life? Today it's freaking Easter and I don't really celebrate Easter, so I'm filming. That's so cool. Yeah, thanks. Anyways, today is a Q&A with yours truly, and I posted on Facebook and a couple other social media platforms, Instagram or whatever, Snapchat. People slid in the DMs to ask me some questions that I'm going to be answering here today for you. So let's just get into that. Okay, so the first question is, how come you wanted to start a YouTube channel? And I'll say this, I did not actually have any intentions on starting a YouTube channel at all. My friend, great friend, bestie, Chrissy Beach, Tia, the one who does all of the editing for my videos and makes them as bearable as they are, she was the one that convinced me to like do YouTube, and she was like, you should totally do this, like you could do, you know, makeup, blah, blah, blah. And like when she first like pitched the idea, I kind of was like, yeah, no, yeah, and like just didn't really take it serious because I just honestly couldn't see myself like sitting down in front of a camera and like being personable or, you know, having like actual content, because there are so many people out on YouTube now and this is such a thing. But you know, the more she was like, you know, you really should do it, and I kind of watched her film and work with her channel, I was like, you know what, this is something that I could do. So my answer to that question is, I didn't want to do YouTube. I discovered it, or the possibility of doing it, through Tia, and she's the reason why I'm here today, bitches. So if you like me, if you like my content, thank this bitch. The next one is, what inspired you to become the person you are today? I would say a lot of things inspire me. A mixture of people and, you know, places, situations, things, life experiences. I can't say one thing inspired me to be who I am today or created me. I definitely feel like it was a plethora of things. I lived a lot of life and experienced a lot of things early on. Some good, some bad, some I'm still not sure about. But yeah, all those things made me who I am, and I definitely don't regret them, and I wouldn't change them for anything. Alrighty, the next question is, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And that's that's a question. Honestly, I just wherever I am, I want to be happy and healthy and moving forward towards my goals, whatever they be. I can't honestly realistically say like, you know, where I truly do see myself, because things change and I'm well aware of that now. I do have goals. I want my channel to continue growing. I want, again, to be happy and healthy, whatever that may be, whatever shape or form. That's just like a main goal that I've always had since, you know, way back when. I wasn't always happy and healthy and, you know, living my best life, if you will. So that's what I want to be doing 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, the day I'm fucking buried in a casket, bitch. I want to be happy. But yeah, so where I see myself in 5 years is doing makeup, continuing to work on my channel, posting more than once a week, if time and life and my whole body allows me, and yeah, to still have a job, still be saving, hopefully have a car and be driving, because I'm tired as shit. Tired of these motherfucking non-cars on this motherfucking non-car. You know what I mean? Someone asked what your favorite hair color on yourself is and how are you doing? I'm doing great. And my favorite hair color on myself would have to be, when I had multiple colors, it's way back when. I have an old Instagram account, and if you ever watch this and you find it or it resurfaces, God forbid, you can see this picture. It's still up and I freaking love this hair color. I had magenta, periwinkle, and silver in my hair all at once. So I had 3 different hair dyes left over, and I kind of just like used them all in my hair and meshed it around, and it ombre my hair, and it was really, really cute. Lived for the color, lived for the gradients, and I could flip it either way, and like then it started a different color on this side, and then if I flip it this way, it started from a different color on this side. Super fun, and it was definitely my favorite. So it was magenta, periwinkle, and yeah, I want to say lavender, something like that. And next question. What is your all-time favorite makeup look on yourself or on someone else? My all-time favorite makeup look on someone else would be when I did Tia's makeup for her, I want to say her first ever day. I think it was her first ever day. And she had orange hair. She like posted a picture in it, and she had like pink lipstick. And I think we did like a silver like Stila eyeshadow and like a smoky eye, and it was like really drawn out. She had like a top like pony, like a high pony, a top pony, bitch. She had a high pony with like curls in it, and her hair was super ginger, and just the look and everything, like it fucking slayed my life. So that was my favorite makeup I've ever done on anyone, and I've done quite a bit of makeup on other people, but that definitely takes the cake. I just felt like the transformation and like the finished result was just like everything I envisioned. And my favorite look on myself, oof, that's like so hard. Cause a little piece of me is like in all of my looks. I know that sounds corny, like little piece of my heart. That's like all of my looks. But no, like truly, I would say for sure. I don't even know if I posted like my favorite look. That's probably the thing about it is. So my favorite posted look would have to be my Born This Way Lady Gaga recreation of Zombie Boy on my face, and that actually is on my new IG, and it's all the way at the bottom. It was one of like my first ever posts, and I really did enjoy that makeup. And it's definitely one of my favorite looks. I need to redo that, so definitely maybe this upcoming Halloween I'll be revamping that and seeing if I can make it better. Yeah, I would definitely have to say that. How did you get so beautiful and savage? I don't know. I would like to thank my parents for these horrible fucking genes and all the brain damage. Do you think being Latino influences your sense of style, slash fashion? If so, in what ways? So for those of you who don't know, I am half Puerto Rican, and I'm also Irish. And does that influence me? I would definitely say it influences my sense of style for sure, because I think the way I was, raised and seeing certain things in my family and, on other Puerto Rican people definitely influences my taste and my open-mindedness to a lot of things. Let's see, and I would say it influences me. I don't know, it's kind of hard because I don't really wear like 100% like, I'm growing up like I had like, the Puerto Rican flags and the Boricua boy necklaces and stuff like that. I think it influences like still my fashion with like wanting to be like clean cut and very like, fresh and pristine, and it influences the way that I present myself a lot of times. Like I want to be very, very clean cut, but at the same time, like I want to be personable and not uppity, you know what I mean? Like I dress up, but like I'm not snooty. I think it influences my personality and also a mixture of my style, because the way I come across is comforting, but also like a little bougie, but like not bougie. Like I'm balling on a budget, like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, sponsor me. But yeah, so I hope that answered that question. I can't see because this fucking ring light is blinding me, bitch. But like, I hope I look cute. Okay. Who that daddy? That's an insider. It is a question, so I'm gonna include it because it's funny as fuck. It's an insider between me and my friend, and one day I was saying something, and I do a lot of like talking with. Oh my god, my eyeball is gonna fall out. I do a lot of talking, obviously, and a lot of talking with like slang and like Z's, like Zanzari, like that, with my friends, just being belligerent and extra. And I was like, oh, who that daddy? And I said it real quick, and instead of saying who's that daddy, like who that daddy? And yeah, anyways, started laughing. It was a joke, and now it's an insider, so that's that. Oh, is contouring different for people with different shaped faces / heads? And yes, contouring is different for people with different shapes and faces. Obviously, if you have, you know, even something as simple as different eye color or anything like that, or different eye shapes, you're gonna have to do things differently with eyeshadow and makeup. It's very customized to who you are and what your palette has to offer, aka your face. So contouring for, you know, my face shape versus someone who's oblong, or someone who's, you know, an inverted triangle or square or circular face is going to be different because you're trying to adjust and make the face more oval when you contour. So generally oval is seen as the ideal face shape. I do not believe that, but yes, it's seen as the most ideal. Oval is the most, you know, symmetrical, the most pretty. So contouring is basically taking everyone else's face and trying to fit that mold, essentially, and doing that with playing with shadow and different things like that. So yeah, it is different for different people. And actually, I haven't posted a contouring video, and I definitely want to in the future, so let me know down below if that's something you'd like to see and what your face shape is, and if you would like to see something geared towards your face shape. I'll definitely obviously try to include all, but I don't have every face shape, so it's going to be something that probably would be a bit hard to show visually, but I can at least speak upon it. Yeah. What's the best way to blend eyeshadow together and not get it all over my face? I personally, honestly, find that fallout has to do a lot with the quality of the eyeshadow. Like, I mean, all tea no shade, like, I feel like poor made eyeshadows, there's nothing that's going to sink them. Like, if you're gonna have fallout. There's high-end eyeshadows that have fallout, and that's just one of those things where it's like, I don't experience that because I personally don't purchase eyeshadows that have a lot of fallout. But there's certain things that you can do, like tips and tricks. Like, for me, if you're, I mean, it's harder when I'm filming. When I'm filming, I kind of have to keep a straight face to be in view and in the camera and to see everything and make it comfortable while I'm doing that. But like, personally, like when I put on my own eyeshadow, like when I'm not filming and I'm not in front of the camera, I tend to tilt my face forward. So like, I'll look as I'm doing the like eye look, and I'll tilt my face forward. So that way, if there is any fallout, it literally just drops down. That's a tip and trick that I use personally. Like when I'm on the, you know, fly and go, and I need to really be, you know, packing on that pigment, but also not having it fucking fall all over my face. That's a big thing that I do. Just tilt your face a little bit down, and, you know, look up like at your eye, but be tilted a little bit this way, so that way the fallout can fall and not be on your face. Again, also priming. I'm not a big fan of eyeshadow primer, so don't get it twisted. I'm not that bitch. I'm not telling you to go out and get eyeshadow primer because I don't believe in it. But I do use the P. Louise base, and that is a base. It's not really, it doesn't really say primer on it. It's a base, and it's kind of like a MAC paint pot or just throwing concealer on your eye. It's a little bit thicker and creamier, I feel. And things like that help your eyeshadow stick in place and stay put. And I find when I use that, it doesn't matter how much pigment I've packed on that brush, I can literally touch it to that spot and even start to blend it out, and it kind of catches all of that. So that's something that works for me too. The P. Louise base is amazing. I know like MAC, it relates to like, you know, MAC paint pot or putting your own concealer on your eyes. That type of vibe does help to keep things in place. And you think it'd be crazy not setting something and putting like a liquid on your eye and then trying to put eyeshadow over it. And if I dab it with my finger, it's kind of like lightly sticky. So it's not crazy. Like the eyeshadow stays put, and it even blends easier that way too. So if you're looking for help blending as well as like counteracting that fallout, I feel like that works amazing. And other than that, just being careful and taking your time. And if you have an eyeshadow palette that has a lot of fallout, tread lightly. You can always add more. So, you know what I mean? Don't be overpacking that brush if you know it's powdery and it's gonna just be flying all over your face. I mean, definitely, like I said, tread lightly and add a little bit and add a little bit and add a little bit and build that pigment gradually, as opposed to just trying to pack it all in at once and then move it around. Yeah, I would definitely say that. Yeah, I feel like that's a good. Also, if you can't help it and all those things don't work and you still get all over your face, maybe it's best to be like some of those people who do their eyes first and then take a makeup wipe and wipe underneath the fallout away and then finish the rest of your face around your makeup. I personally can't stand that. For me, it just drives me bonkers, but for some people that does work. So, favorite kind of chips, and this is a bomb-ass question. Kettle cooked chips. If you fucking know me, you know I love kettle cooked chips, and the salt and pepper ones are like high key my hands down exact favorite. That and original. Original, we go way back. And this says, I don't even want to say this person's name on my channel, but I will. Manny Moa, Jeffree Star, and Nikita Dragon. Marry one, kill one, fuck one. And I would definitely 110% kill Manny Moa. Sorry about it. Not sorry. Marry Jeffree Star because, come on. Like, I feel like me and Jeffree would be like best fucking friends. Low key, high key, mid key, side key. And Nikita Dragon. Who doesn't want to fuck Nikita Dragon? You're lying. We're gonna stop right there. You're lying. It's fine. I understand. I don't understand, but you're lying. What's my all-time favorite song? This is gonna be the last one. I'm gonna close it with that. All-time favorite song? Damn, that's a lot of pressure to put on one song, man. That's like a lot. I would definitely say, oh, that's so much. I don't know if I can answer this question. I don't know.
Want me to throw some of your favorites out there? Because I know some.
Yeah, but it's like I feel like one of my OG favorites growing up was Rihanna. What's that? Unfaithful. That was like one of my all-time favorites when I was like growing up.
Mine was No One by Alicia Keys.
I'm dead. Okay, so I feel like when I was younger, my all-time favorite song, I'm gonna do this in like a couple part question because I feel like that's the only way I can give this question justice. My all-time favorite song when I was growing up was Unfaithful by Rihanna, and like, I don't know why, but I used to like get mad and I would like belt that on top of my lungs. It was like literally my favorite song growing up, and I literally was like obsessed with Rihanna. Low-key still am. And actually before Rihanna, Toxic by Britney Spears, I was high-key like convinced I was marrying Britney Spears, not gonna lie. Didn't happen, obviously. Very disappointed still. And now I would say, it's a tie between Dip and Dip by Tyga. Is it Tyga? Tyga. I always want to say Tigra. It just sounds prettier. Mixed between Tyga's Dip, featuring Nicki Minaj, and Ariana Grande, Break Up With Your Girlfriend. Yeah, that's it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. Show a fucking alien some love up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Some love up in the club. Subscribe. You know what? Smash that fucking bell button. Tap it. Caress it. Whatever you want to do. But come back. Because you know you want to be here. Alright? I'm here every week. You know I bring it. Alright. Bye guys. Thank you so much. Stay blessed and stay beautiful. Mwah.
So you should call your friends.
Gone, girl, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. Gone, girl, do your thing. thing, do your thing, stop. Go on, girl, do your thing, do your thing, do your